This is one of my favorite parts, favorite phases of working on a city. That early stage where you've got a long list of things that you need to do for the city. You've also got that list of things that you want to do for a city, which can be different than the list that of what you need to do. And then this is also that point where you start to turn the corner, where the city is starting to make some money, and you can start to take that money that you've made and start working on that list. So look at this. We are here, our third episode in our new season, new region, Desolation. So welcome back. We're going to pause. A couple of things that we need to get well, let's just keep playing. Yeah, let's do that. So when we left off, we had taken care of the basics as far as power, water, sewage. We did garbage, fire, health, but we did not do police. And we've got some money, so we've got to get working on that. We've got, let's put police over here. We want our individuals to feel safe. We want them to feel secure. Now that's going to change the wealth level. And we've got some crime taking place. I love this French police station. So I know I use it all the time. I'm going to do it again. Let's do it right there. Have to have a sign. All right, that's one thing. We are early on, so industry is going to be upset that they don't have a place to ship freight. So let's do this. You don't have to have a specialization going in order to use the trade depot. So let's put the trade depot. Maybe it's temporary. I know these roads are not going to stay there, but we could always get rid of the depot if we need to and relocate it. Let's just put it here for right now. That's going to make industry happy because they want a place to ship their goods. So if they can't ship it to commercial, they'll send it there. And we should see this start to fill up with goods. Look, there's a truck. Look at that. That's going to make a difference. If you have a city and your industrial buildings are talking about not enough places to ship freight, or even if they're going abandoned because of that, that's one reason why. Now it's going to take some time for our police to catch everyone. All right, so there's that. That's not going to be an overnight process. Now, before we start working on, because I want to continue making money, we're early on with this oil well, but let's just make sure we've got power, we've got water coming from outside, there's our sewage. It's just going on 9 a.m. and we're beyond the halfway point of collecting garbage. Good. Let's see how full. I want to get this done because if you know me, you know I'll start working on oil and I'll kind of forget to, so let's get some of these things taken care of. Let's go ahead and put down one more. Okay. We already know that we've got a crime issue. In all reality, we waited just a bit too long. We've got to get a school down. We got to work on that. Okay, let's look at our... We are making a pretty good profit. I think I'm going to hold off on education just for a bit. We're 72% at our approval rating. Everything is good here. Industrial happiness was not great because they didn't have a place to ship their freight. Now that they do, that's going to start going up. Do we have enough jobs? We've got enough jobs. Excellent. All right, now let's zoom in here. Let's because we've made some funds. You can do 10 pump jacks. We've got 6 of them. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's maxed out. And let's look at this. We do have some space over there. Oh, not a lot. Yep, never mind. Let's do that. It is time. It's time for us to start making some money here. Let's, you know me, we have to have a sign. There's a sign. It's gonna be an investment, but I think we're gonna go ahead and max out. So this is gonna take some of our funds, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Let's just this road. Let's bring it there. No wasted space. Well, let's do something similar to the first one. Let's do this. I wonder why it's not. Oh, look at that. Does it still think that there's a road? Maybe I didn't completely delete the road. Seven, 8, 9. Now this one is not going to be nearly as efficient. Well, now the meter is pretty full, but that one is going to run out of resources sooner. Okay. Let's make sure that we've got, let's add some capacity. Is it working? Now hiring, wonderful. Now that's really going to help us from a financial standpoint. Let's get a few more residents in. Whoops. Let's give them some shopping. Now, this might be too close. I don't like germs too close to my... If they start complaining, wonderful. Nice. All right. Wonderful. Yes, welcome back. We are working on our first city. Season 6. Desolation. We've got things that we have to do. We've got to take this crater, this city plot in this crater is radioactive. It's got ground pollution. We need to work on that. We've got a lot of research that we need to work on. So, we've got people moving in. We want some power. We want some power. We're a little low on power. So the question is, do we add more wind power or do we just go ahead and invest in a power plant? I think we go ahead and invest in a power plant. Maybe we put it out here. Let's put it inside. Global deliveries of crude oil. You want to turn that on. Yes, we are pulling oil out of the ground. But when you place an oil power plant, or if you place a coal power plant, when you plop it down, it comes with a set amount of oil already. So it already has barrels of oil that it can start to burn immediately. Once that runs out, you have to provide the oil. Yes, I'm drilling for oil, but this is not going to last forever. So when I turn on global deliveries, I'm going to get deliveries of oil from outside the city, and I don't have to worry about it. I hear things clicking. That it must be... No, it hasn't hired yet. But even though it hasn't hired, look at that, it's popped my power. There it is. Everything is powered. Good. Very good. All right, let's get back to our... We've got people moving in, under construction, for sale. Jackson residents. we want some power. Where's your power? You should have power by now. There. There. All right, now we still have some money. I think right next to the police station. Or on the other side of the police station. I think it's time to start educating. It's not that terribly expensive. So 150 desks. We need to educate 400, so we need an add-on. So let's do... Actually, let's do this. Let's add on to this street. Let's do that. $150. We may not be able to get all. There's 200 extra. That's 350. So that's going to be close. That'll get us close. Or maybe we'll go ahead and invest. Now, the students that are close to the school will walk. I don't want the bus crisscrossing. So I'm putting a bus stop just on one side of the road. They're really happy. There. We're now negative. We're losing money as far as this is concerned. But this is keeping us afloat. And once we make more exports, we're not that bad. Let's go ahead and 200. Excellent. So we can now educate every student. All eligible students can go to school. And this is already quite expensive. Once we unlock that community college, that's the route we're going to go. All right. Got plenty of jobs. Making money. Excellent. We've got to start the process of going from dirt roads to paved roads, and I think my downtown is going to be somewhere around here. Now this is going to save us some money because let's do this. Well, we're not spending that that much, but let's go ahead, and that's going to free up. Those those employees can go elsewhere. Yeah, look at that. Nice. That helped. And as more people move in, Petroleum HQ approved. We're not going to stay in the petroleum world, so we're going to be working on a different headquarters. That one fire truck has actually been doing a pretty good job, but thinking about another garage. People are moving in. We've gone back from negative to just barely making a profit from taxes. This is our primary source right now. Look at that. That's full. How much is another one? That's a good investment. That should almost start filling up. As soon as a truck. Here comes some more delivery trucks. That should start filling up almost immediately. Look, yep, wonderful. The school, the police station has started to change the wealth level. Look at the look of some of our buildings, homes. So that should give us, we should have some, yeah, we have a few medium wealth. We have four-way intersections that I'm not a fan of. But with small population, it's okay for right now. But we will address that at some point. But let's just get and then tomorrow morning we will start teaching some students. All of the purple. In the morning, we will watch the purple start to go to school. Oh, that reminds me. Let's go ahead and put down another bus stop. Let's put it. Let's do that. Well, good morning. The sun hasn't quite come up yet, but it's almost 6 a.m. So classes begin. Our first day of school for our students. Classes will begin in about 20 minutes. So let's just kind of see. So these are all eligible students to go to school, but they're unenrolled. All of this purple. And at 6 a.m., they will start the process. Some of them will walk, but most of them will catch the bus. I probably should have put another school bus. Well, we've got two of them. Six a.m. Look, see, look. So those purple. So these are all of our students on their way to school. So these students are walking. They're walking to school. The students that are further out are going to need to rely on buses to get to school. Look at this. The houses are white. So what's going to happen is students are going to go to school as long as they can, and this has to happen in one day, they have to be able to make it to school and make it back home from school. So traffic is important. As that happens, they will bring education back to the home. Okay, now this is a lot of students waiting at this bus stop. They're going to wait for roughly 2 hours. If they do not get picked up, they'll go home. Okay, good. So this is a sign that it couldn't hurt to put down another school bus. Look at that. Most of our purple is gone. Now you'll see some of these houses have changed color. That's education that has been deposited back into the house. So think of it as daily. Each day they're able to go. They're able to get their education, and they come back and they deposit it. When we check it, wow! I'm glad we did another bus. But overall, not bad. Not a bad first day of school. Let's see what. Yeah, we've got a ways to go. So at the end of the school day, we'll see where we ended up, but not bad. Oh, purple disappeared there. So I see I see about 5 houses. I'm sorry, 10 or 11 houses where they have not gone to school, and I see a couple of bus stops that are quite full. Now it's not even 8 a.m., so school is going to go on until 3 p.m. So we've got plenty of time. So I feel confident that we'll get everybody taken care of. So as long as we can get these students picked up within that 2 hour time frame. Look at that. See, this is why traffic is so important. Those school buses are stuck in just a little bit of traffic. All right, good. All right. So you say, Leonard, why? Why are you looking at the data? Why is that we got some morning rush hour traffic? Let's click on education. Go over here. Educated houses consume less power and water. Educated Sims are less likely to start fires. Educated houses create fewer criminals. And Sims in educated buildings get sick less often. Education is that secret, well, not really a secret, but is that super powered feature that you can put down to really help your city out. We will not have to create as much electricity. We will not have to create as much water. Our water demand is going to go down. Our accidental fires, these criminals, the reason why we've got 9 crimes committed per day is because, well, one of the reasons is because we didn't have education. The combination of having schools and this police department is going to help us. All right, we've got several things. Fire service is slow. Let's go ahead and invest. Let's do that. I saw a building go abandoned. Especially early on, before you demolish, just take a look. Not enough places to ship freight. Before you just knock it down, see why. Fire. Okay, so we've got an extra fire truck that's going to help that. Not enough places to ship freight. Let's give them another one of these. As well as, is there any more shopping that we can put down? Just do that. That'll help. All right, wonderful. Wonderful. Our gel is almost full. Let's go ahead and get some more police cars out. That's going to put us negative again, but that's fine. That's fine. Very good. Our advisor is saying let's wealth up. Let's up our wealth level. Yes, definitely want to work on that for sure. But good. Everything's looking good. We're growing. Oh, we need more jobs. That's a good sign. The desire for more jobs is good. That's going to help us from a tax, more industrial buildings that are going to provide us with tax income. Nice. Really nice.